What's going on, everybody? Larry from the Shoes and Never Care, and welcome back to yet another episode of Larry Showcase. Today, I am going to be doing another hot dogs video. The reason why is because I actually had a friend, and I find it odd, of all the how to boil hot dogs video, how did my video catch his attention? That's what I want to know. How did my video catch his attention of all the other videos? But anyways, I'm here to do another tutorial for him. You know, figure out other ways to cook hot dogs. I'm more of a Decent Watson guy, in case you're wondering. This is Decent Watson Deli Beef Franks. Great hot dogs, right? I'm going to be teaching you how to put them in a pan. First off, I want to turn the fire low because I already had this thing on. First things first. Okay. First thing you want to do is, since these are frozen, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to have to get a cutting board. Reason why I'm doing this is because, hold on a second, I got to grab a smaller one. I do apologize for the hassle, I'm sorry. Anyways, you need a cutting board because, well, you might accidentally poke the knife on your kitchen counter. You obviously don't want that. Anyways, so you'll want to poke 3 parts of it. First, you will want to poke the front side. 1. Alright, it actually did come off. But if it still doesn't come off, here's what you do. You do the middle part. Hold on a second, just to be sure. Yeah, you do the middle part. What you do is alright, and then when it becomes loose, all you gotta do is just do this. Just push it off. The problem is that I gotta rip it open so that way I can get the hot dog out. And there it goes. Now we're about to get into the fun part, so without any other further ado, let's go. First things first, when you see the pan start smoking while you're heating it up, make sure you turn the fire low. Don't pay attention to these numbers here. The numbers don't mean anything. I don't know why they're there. They're one of the most pointless things that I've ever seen. Anyway, just make sure that the fire is on low, like that. And now here's what we're going to do. Now here's the fun part. Take the hot dogs, obviously, and just drop them in. This is what I do. What I do is, oh, you see this plastic tongue here? Just have one of these things. Then what I do is I just flip it over to melt the other side of the ice. See that? Now here's what I also do. I just poke them right in the middle of it. It's hard to do it with the camera. And then you see the frozen inside of it. I turn it right there. Now here's the fun part. Alright, you don't have to do this, but I highly recommend doing it as it gives these hot dogs better taste, and plus it cooks it faster. You'll want to take a block of butter, not too much, just rather like I would say this bit. Just take this block of butter and then you put it in the middle of it. Just place it in the middle and leave it there to melt. Also, if you want to put a top on it, you can do that, but for the most part you really don't have to. But just for, we're just going to do that. Sorry if it's actually dark. We're just going to grab one of these things and just put it on top. Simple. And then it's going to cook inside. Make sure you turn the hot dog around, I would say, once every 3 minutes. Especially with the butter inside of it. Especially if you don't want the hot dog to be burned. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say like 3 minutes. That would be a little bit too long. Just say like maybe 2 or something. Here, let's put that down there. Sorry. Alright, you see that? Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flip it over. It will take a while for it to go through, but you can see that this side right here also looks pretty good. But just make sure that each side looks cooked, but don't keep them there too long as it will burn up. Also, you don't have to do this. Here's the optional parts. This is what I do. Usually I put down a little bit of extra butter, but an extremely thin one. Like, you can put extra butter in there if you want. Just make sure that it's extra thin. You don't need, like, the block of butter that I just did, because that'll be too much for it. So anyways, here, I'm gonna, okay. I just spread it everywhere. See that? Okay. So now that the hot dogs, so I will get back to you when the hot dogs are done. Just make sure you flip them every minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, I would say a minute and 30 seconds. And that way it won't burn. If you have a top, by all means go ahead and use it. And also, just only turn the fire up only a little bit. Okay, hold on. That's a little too high there. Yeah, that's better. And I will get back to you when the hot dogs are through here. So then, we'll get to the fun part. Now that they're done, as you can see, they look rather, yeah, they do look pretty good. That's what they should look like here. As you can see, there's all the grease and the butter and all that kind of stuff there. Alright, so now that that's done, it's like I said, grab the tongue. This is a plastic tongue, if you will. And just simply put them on the bread. I wouldn't necessarily leave them on there too long, as it makes the bread extremely soggy. I mean, that's just me. If you guys are okay with it, that's fine. It doesn't ruin your bread, needless to say. Alright. It's hard to do this with one hand, so I do apologize if I look sloppy here. Here, hold on a second. And there we go. Okay. So that would be it. Now, obviously, what you would want to do is obviously you would want to wash that out. Other users. Put on cold water. I mean, yeah, you obviously have to do this one because other people have to use fans. So yeah, that's done. We don't need that. The knife is done. Okay. Now here's the additional part. Once again, some people eat their hot dogs plain. I don't know one person who does. But I mean, yeah. I eat it with ketchup. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like mustard. Mustard tastes disgusting. Oh my god. But anyways, just put whatever you want on it. Anything. So here we go. We're gonna... I like to layer my ketchup like either twice or 3 times. Usually it depends. And there you go. Perfectly made hot dogs right here. And there you go. This is what you want. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Any questions or whatever, let me know. If you have a request, like maybe a tutorial, or anything for a video in general. If you have like a video request, like if you want me to make another how-to, just let me know. Peace out and deuces, me on the infinite, guys. That's delicious. You can't deny about that.